You remember at one time Donald Trump was cool with everybody.
Yeah.
All the brothers.
Everybody put him in their raps.
People put him in their raps. He was the coolest dude around.
He was on WrestleMania. He was in Home Alone 2. That nigga was everywhere.
And I don't know if people know this story, but Donald Trump let a black woman stay in the Trump Towers for a long time for free. Because she didn't have nowhere to go. They called him and said, what do you want us to do with her? Kick her out? He said, no, she has no place to go. Just leave her there. But I say that to say, he's running again in 2024.
Not surprised.
No, he's running again. And right now, I kind of like him over our current president, but I don't want to get too much into no politics, nothing like that. But
you see what he keep doing?
Keep doing what? No, I'm just talking about the general news.
The politics thing, as far as the presidential thing, I don't know. I mean, people have, experienced Biden. We've experienced Trump. I mean, I think in anybody's eyes right now on that aspect, and I don't do politics. I'm not a politician. I don't do none of that. But from the opinions of the people, some people would rather Trump be back than having Biden. I don't know. I mean, like...
Is Trump that controversial, Bishop? Because I didn't think I was saying nothing controversial.
I like how you're trying to go about it.
Like I said...
we know what we're talking about.
As far as that concerned...
The political stuff is nonsense. You know what I mean? I don't even get into it because we know...
Yeah, I've never done
Nobody's
politics.
For us. Nobody cares about us.
I've always felt that. I don't roll with that shit. One since I learned in school. Since I learned in school about history and the presidents and voting and all that, whatever. From as long as I've gone back and remembered, each president it has still been the same. When I grew up in Compton,
and
every 4 years.
For us to think that president's making decisions on his own is foolish.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So we understand what it really is. That's why it's a waste.
Watch it, my mom.
Again.
Watching my mother living in Compton and growing up and gang infested the hood and all that. Every 4 years when it was time, from the time I was 4 to 8 to 12 to the was the exact same
as
living on Johnson Street.
So what do y'all say? Just don't vote at all?
No, I'm not saying that. You make your own choices. But what I'm saying is when you look at what it really is.
You vote.
Yeah.
You vote. Like,
and tell us how it works.
I'm not speaking on myself. You vote. Okay, and you go down there and you mark the ballots, and they tell you, okay, this is this issue, and he's going for this, and this is going to change this, and this is so you mark all that down. Mm-hmm. When you go home and you sitting up and you're watching the polls and so on, do you in 2 years look up and go, all that I marked down, has it benefited me at all?
Not at all.
I mean, really, think about it. You mark your down, you and the wifey, and y'all mark your down. When you go in there and you look up 2 years after you done marked that down and did all this, are you looking up and going, ooh, that benefited me? That did?
Because it's only going to benefit some, and it's going to benefit.
You look up when you get out of bed every morning and put on your clothes and jump in the car and come down here? Do you go, damn, all that I marked down and voted for, ain't a goddamn thing changed?
Message. And the thing I'm going to add to that.
Does it?
The thing I'm going to add to that.
That's what I'm asking you.
The thing I'm going to add to that.
Because that's my perception of voting for when a motherfucker tell you, oh, I'm finna change this.
And they're not.
I'm finna do
that's
this
just to make you vote for them.
And then they act like they talking to you personally. Still, I'm gonna do this for you. Vote for me.
Yes.
I'm gonna do this for you in your community. I'm gonna
get
do
your friends.
this.
Can you get your friends to vote too?
And I'm gonna do this. And a year later, after you put that mother in office, still personally, do you feel like, someone said they was gonna do this for me, they was gonna do this and do that. God damn it, I'm still waking up every morning. I gotta pay this, I'm paying this, I'm paying this, I still gotta do this. I put my shoe on left, right at a time, and god damn it, what has changed for you? Do you feel, honestly, the that you have marked and voted for has benefited you any way a year or two after you done put a month in office?
Well, I personally don't think the president has their own agenda. I think that...
So he's going to avoid saying no.
Listen. No, it's the truth. Nothing happens. But
Okay, so that's what we saying.
Let me get my thing
go
off.
ahead, go ahead.
Get my thing off real quick. I believe that it's important. It's more important to vote on the local issues.
Yes, because close change.
I think that
You can touch that.
directly impacts us.
Yes.
It directly impacts us. So the person who's the mayor of the city I live in, yeah, that's going to impact me. Are they going to fix this pothole?
You can go to town hall city meetings or whatever, but what I want to say is when you talk about these presidents, you talk about these administrations. Two things. All that money they gave to the Ukraine, when all the banks and the companies in Silicon Valley started falling apart, look how quickly they replaced billions and trillions of dollars. But when people needed stimulus packages, look how they've been doing, motherfucker. Look at all the unemployed. They don't give a fuck about nobody. It's a game. And when you see that clearly, then there's a different way you look at it through the lens. That's all. Bless all them for the hustle that they doing. But we know it's lies.
Yeah,
you know it's lies.
You know
it's
what I was saying,
hustle.
too? As far as the president goes, like the White House and all that, bro.
I don't think about it.
When you start thinking about like all the money that they gave to the Ukraine, and we got we got people laying out in front of $30,000 a month condos downtown LA right here that we can't get money to, but we got money for that.
But bless the new mayor because she pushing for
and I look at the way
so
just the whole thing, and just from the things they're doing with taxes quietly, right? Because you saw what they just did to taxes, like the person that may occasionally sell something in their garage or something like that. Now they dropped the limit from it being $20,000, on 1099 income to $600. What's gonna happen to the little girl that's babysitting, that's getting money from people that baby $50 here and there to babysit some kids? So now she gonna have to go at 13 or 14 years old and fill out all these forms. And most people don't even know about this. It's people cash apping people each other right now.
Yeah, I saw
and
that
at the end of the year, they go get a big ass 1099. Oh, you got an extra $10,000 that you don't made, and you might have spent that $10,000 on gas. It might have been for you doing something for somebody or something.
And you're going to see the eradication of the American dollar. You're going to watch the whole mother collapse. It's inevitable, 5 to 6 years. If we're talking about doing facts and real research, yes, indeed.
And just the whole...
So all this is systematically done. It's on purpose. It's on design. They destroyed the middle class. What? They just want a working class system where they just poor and then the elite are here. Look how they're just taking away everything. The pandemic worked two ways: to cripple a lot of independent businesses, to wipe out a lot of competition. It's a lot of bullshit to that, not just an outbreak. And then you look at what they're doing. So that's why I go again, with people being evicted, with all the homeless in the streets, people without jobs, but yet they talking about sending money to all these other countries. There's wars here. There's poverty. There's addiction. There's all kind of dysfunctional issues with our children. There's all kind of that's got to be done. So that's why I say if it's not with us, street to street, block to block, it's not going to get done correctly.
Gangster Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes. If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Gangster Chronicles.